I'm Clement. I'm born in Macedonia. I'm born 1942 and I'm coming in Australia 1970. And I live in Australia because Australia is a beautiful country and that's I love it because Australia is the best country in the world.
You were born in 1942, in the middle of the Second World War.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah. I came in Australia by the ship with the Galileo. And I was traveling to the Australia around about 30 days. Yeah, I go in the sea and lovely boat and I join the boat and very good. And traveling was so very good. And plus, I can't remember this one, but that was fighting Israel with the, that time Israel fighting with Egypt. I'm not sure. And that's why I'm going around to the Africa and not going to Suez Canal.
Oh,
Yeah,
not the Suez Canal.
Yeah.
You had to go all the way around
All the way
Africa.
around, yeah.
And then you came to Australia.
Yeah, and coming to Australia.
For what year? This is 1970, is it?
1970, yes. That's 1970 was in March.
March of 1970.
1970, yeah. And I think Israel fight for very long, whole time, for every country, you know. Now fight now with the Palestina, and fight to the for the Iran, and fight for everybody. Israel is a country which fight for everyone, you know, every neighbors. And I don't know, that's how I should decide it, because Israel is very bad, you know. Always fight for very long, you know.
Yeah.
But
But when you were very young,
yeah.
you said you had a brother.
Yeah. I have brother, they fight with the Nazis, with the German.
Yeah.
German Nazis. You know, because German occupied Macedonia, every country all around in Europe, and coming to the Macedonia, to the Yugoslavia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't remember much about that.
No, I can't remember because I was little kids, you know, maybe 2-3 years born, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why I can't remember.
But your brother was...
But my brother was fighting with the Nazis, with the Second World. And that's why he's died, you know, in Second World. And my mother is died after 2 years. After 2 years, my mother died. And that's why I've lost my mother and plus my brother. On that time for a couple of years, you know.
So you lost your mother, and you lost your brother first.
My brother first.
But you didn't know your brother.
We didn't know, yeah.
No.
Didn't know my brother.
But then you lost your mother.
I lost my mother.
In 1940...
I'm born in 42, probably 46, you know.
46.
Yeah. 46 or 47, around about that, you know.
Not sure, but
I'm not sure.
Close.
You know, because I only
You were
kids.
only very young, 4 or 5.
They tell me my father, you know, they tell my father when I lost my brother, when I lost my mother, and that's why I know, because I remember this one, you know. But I was little kids, I don't know nothing, you know, that's... You know, when you're a baby, you know, 4 years and 3 3-4 years, you don't know nothing.
No.
Yeah.
But
tell me, my brother.
You might have realized that your mother was no longer there.
Yeah.
And your father was looking after you?
Yeah, my father looking after me, you know. Because I'm youngest on my family, and probably my sister looking for me, and my brothers. I have 2 sisters, you know.
Yeah.
And they're looking for me, you know.
So that was good.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
You were lucky to have 2 sisters.
Yeah. That's right, yeah. And that's why I say, that's his life, you know. That's I have very bad life because I have no mother, you know, from all time, you know. I lost very young my mother, and still all right, you know. But what I can do, you know. When that time come in, you know.
You made the best of your life.
Yeah.
And do you remember going to school?
Yeah, still I remember going to the school, you know. I was a little kids, you know, when going to the school, you know, always, you know, sometimes make a trouble, you know, that's kids, you know. And if you go in a school and if you make some trouble, you know, at the school, but teachers make you boom, 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 yeah.
What did they do?
Because smack you with a stick, yeah. Stick with a stick, you bam, bam, bam. Oh, you never do it again, because you get a smack. That's why it's strong rules, you know, because teacher tell you good, you know, because is get the rules. You must be following the rules. No, do what you like. You must be doing what is right, you know.
Well, you don't know what the rules are when you're very young.
Yeah, that is rule. That is was rule good, you know. If you make it some problem, the teacher tell you, you sit in the corner over there. You can stay over there. Must be maybe couple of hours. And after, you know, make it problem. If you make it problem again, you go in the corner, stay there again, and when you come back, you don't make it any problem, because you know that's his rules. You should be good, clever people, you know. Not make it problem. But now, not following the rules. Kids take the gun in the school and kill the teacher, and that's why make a problem. And rules not following, they do what you like, you know. That's always, you know, that's kids is make a problem and never make it there. If you make it, I say you don't make it, but if you make it, you never make it problem. But if you don't make it, you make a problem, because he's not scared, you know. So I do it this one, nobody's make me, I can do it this one, I can this one. But that's why it's not following the rules, you get very bad, you know. That's always the same, you know. I don't know what I can say, you know, because always you following the rules, you becoming good. You're not following the rules, you're becoming very bad.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, kids or human or everyone, you know.
So when you were at school, did you learn about mathematics and how to write?
Yeah, I learned in the school in French, in Serbian. That's Yugoslavia. Before that was Yugoslavia, and that I learned in Serbian too, Serbian language, when I'm going to school, and French, and I know that's Serbian, and I can speak Serbian, Croatian, Slovenian, Macedonian, Bosnian. All this one should be same, you know, and not make it any different. But French is a little bit different, because it's but still I can know some words, French, but it's not really good,
Mm-hmm.
But when coming in Australia, I speak English, I go in at the school, and plus I learning from the job, learning at school there, that's when I get a learning before coming in Australia is very good, Plus on the job they give you lesson to teach you English,
Ah.
Plus you get a job, plus you get the English lesson,
Hmm.
And that's
you
why
have to learn English
you have
to do the job.
Do the job, yeah.
So you know what you have to do.
That's it, yeah.
And where were you working?
Yeah, I work in Steelworks.
How did you get that job in the beginning?
Yeah, because it's when coming in Australia, I've been without the job maybe 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, they come in my home, say, "You wanted the job?" "Yes, I wanted the job." "All right, we give you a job in the Steelworks." "Okay," because Steelworks is very close to me,
Yes.
When I live.
In Port Kembla.
Port Kembla, yeah. And after that, I go in the job, And first job wasn't, cleaning, that's with the broom, broom. And that job maybe was for a couple of months. And after they give me on production, and work on production, that's coming in the section, that's rolling the steel slab. Rolling the steel slab and going couple of section there.
There's a couple of sections.
Couple of section there, This first going in a slab,
Yeah.
and after that going in a furnace again.
A furnace.
Yeah.
And how old were you then?
Oh, that was it maybe 28.
So you were
28 years.
pretty young man.
Yeah, very young man, yeah. And after that, I changed a couple of jobs there. I work in production, and after finished production, and going on a crane.
On a crane?
On a crane, yeah.
Were you the driver of the crane?
I was driver, I was the head crane,
Ah.
Yeah. And from that time, I work for the cranes, holiday relief, Yeah, I replace it when people go on holiday.
Oh,
I replace it then.
Relief.
Relief, holiday relief. And that's why I go in every section over there, in tin mill, every crane, I go in over there. Steve going holiday, I go in over there. And Jimmy going holiday, I go in over there, next section. And all section, I go in relief for people,
Ah.
And that's why now every crane's over there,
So you learn all the different cranes?
All different cranes. Yeah, I can drive all different cranes. Because I go in every section, different cranes, And that's why it's, first, all right, when you go in one section, you meet these people. When you go in next section, you get another people. You go in next section, you get another people, You recognize many people, all around,
Yeah.
And now me, everyone.
And did you find you had to understand the other people?
Yeah.
You because when you're with a crane, you got to get what they're saying.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I have to understand every job over there.
Yeah.
Every different crane, different job,
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why it's, first year is a little bit difficult, but second year is good, because already over there, been
You
over
can
there.
understand people.
Understand, yeah. For 1 month if you're going over there, and for next year if you're going over there back again, and that's just job exactly, what you have to do it,
Yeah.
That's why it's Ah, should be all right, you know. It's because they know everybody me, because I go around everywhere. But I can't remember everyone, you know, all around. But they remember me because me once over there going and they look at it and say, oh, Clement is there. Oh, all right, I know Clement. Even before last year, yeah, and he come back again, you know, here in the same section, you know.
Ah.
Yeah, and that's why that's very good, you know. Meet different people, talk.
And so you got to know everyone.
Yeah.
And everyone knew who you were.
That's all right. Everybody
More
know.
people knew who you were than you knew them.
That's all right. Make a friends, everyone.
The man
you know?
on the crane.
Yeah. Clement on the crane. Oh, how are you, Clement? All right. Yeah. Keep going. You know.
So this was a happy time for you.
Happy time, yeah, because different men, you know, always different talk, little bit joke, you know. Blah,
But
blah,
before
blah.
you came to Australia, it was not so happy. Why did you decide to make a big change in your life by coming to Australia?
Because you know, if I'm staying in Macedonia on that time was very difficult, you know, for me, because Macedonia was I can tell you this on that time was a very, very poor country, you know. And Australia is when coming here was on that time was very rich country.
Yeah.
Very rich country, and you get a job easy, and you get the money easy, you know.
And how did you find out? Because you're working in Macedonia.
Yeah.
What were you doing in Macedonia?
In Macedonia, I was builder, you know.
Builder.
Builder, yeah. I builded the big story house.
Yeah.
Maybe unit, maybe sometimes, you know. And I work in the company over there. Before I come in Australia, I work in a company over there.
And you didn't get paid very well.
We get by, but not much, you know. It's,
Just enough to eat.
Yeah. On that time was very, very, very little money, you know. That's.
And how were there long hours? Was it more harder work?
Yeah, working hard all the time, and they never pay you what you done the job, you know. And you have to working hard, and all time you finish that job, maybe you go another job to make it some money, you know. That's extra money, you know. Life is like that, you know.
You think it was a bit corrupt?
Yeah. In Macedonia is if you get it what I can say, if you get some like friends, you know, like friends, hey, you are my friends, you can get extra money, this one, you can give you some help, but if you don't have some friends, nobody support you, you know. That's
if you don't have friends,
yeah.
So it's who you know, not what you know, or
but
not how much work you do.
That's all right.
If you're friends with them, then they pay you good.
That's all right.
But if you're not, if they think, this man, so why would they not be your friends?
Because it's sometimes you can't get anybody friends. And on that time, must be to get by the relative, you know. That is my son-in-law. Can you give you some job for my son-in-law? Yes, I can give you. And that's why I make it friends, you know, like relative, you know.
They treat people they don't know bad.
Yeah.
And they treat people who they know well good.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
But is there some kind of religious thing
Uh-huh.
or national thing?
Just family, yeah.
Yeah.
Just family, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
They're always going like, you get, I wanted some job there. All right, that's my uncle there. All right, I can give it to the uncle job. If come in somebody else, no, nice job for you. But my uncle or my grandson or somebody, some like relative, he can give you just some job, you know.
Yeah.
Let's make together. It's friendly, you know. But no, it's always going like that, you know.
Yeah.
Nah.
So it was tough living.
Yeah.
So then
Nah.
how did you hear that there's this wonderful country, Australia? How did you find that out?
Ah, that is my brother.
Your brother.
My brother make a guarantee.
Oh, your brother was already in
My brother
Australia.
was here. Yeah, that's right.
And so he said,
Yeah.
my brother,
There's my brother won't come in Australia, and I
And
make
he's
a
a good
guarantee.
man.
Yeah, he's a good man. Yeah, my brother. Yeah, and he make it guarantee for me,
yeah,
and that's why he come in Australia. But my brother, he never stay. When get I think 60. Around about 60, he going back in Macedonia, and he left there, and I stay here, you know.
Ah, so he went back to live in Macedonia.
He lived going back to Macedonia.
And how much older than you was he?
He was that time. I think was before me. Was around about 5 years. 5
Okay.
years he coming before me.
So he's not that much older,
Yeah.
but quite a.
Yeah.
You thought he was your big brother.
Yeah. And that's why after he going home, he going Macedonia, and I stay here, and I like the Australia and beautiful country, you know. It's
Warmer weather.
warmer weather, winter is not really cool, and Australia is a good country. Because it's following the rules, you have to follow in the rules, and that's it. No make it problem, and you'll be coming good, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Australia is the best country in the world, I think, for sure. That's why I love it, Australia.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But you going back to Macedonia, and you've been back a few times.
Yeah, I go in Macedonia every 2 years.
So you still like Macedonia?
I still like, you know, I go and see visitors, you know, I see my friends sometimes, you know, and still I see some of the school's friends over there, you know. Should be all right, you know. Every 2 years I go in this year too, on 22nd July.
Yeah.
I'm going in Macedonia very soon, maybe another week and a half. No, what was today? Nearly 1 week, you know.
Yeah.
And going to Macedonia and see my friends again, you know. And I don't know, maybe coming, if I'm good, healthy, maybe going next year too, I don't know. Just going, just see some friends, you know, my family, you know.
So it's nice to go back and see the family.
Yeah.
And what about your sisters? Are they?
Yeah, that's my sisters is die. Only one brother is left, and all the other is die.
Oh.
Yeah, because I'm youngest.
You are the youngest.
Yeah, youngest. And what I can do is life, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.